thingy. Well, good morning, everybody. We have some breaking news. So Mexican president says U.S. tariffs on her country is delayed for 1 month. Mexico will reinforce the border with 10,000 soldiers as part of the deal. So there are a lot of things happening right now with this trade war. So Mexican does have now a 30 days in order to implement this 10,000. Mexico will reinforce the northern border with 10,000 members of the National Guard immediately to stop drug trafficking from Mexico to the United States, and particularly fentanyl. So again, 30 days grace period, I guess, right now for Mexico. As for Canada, guys, I am getting bombarded with emails. I just wanted to read an email that I received from a customer today that we work with directly, and they ship nonstop shipments into the U.S. So we got an email today in the morning. Good morning, all. With the news released over the weekend, we are immediately stopping all U.S. bound traffic that will not cross the border by end of day today. Please implement as per below. For all shipments that are in your yards, meaning that if we already picked up a load and they're not crossing the border before midnight today, please return to the original plant. If the shipment is scheduled to pick up today and will 100% surely cross the border well before midnight, please proceed to ship. So if you are able to cross the border before end of day today, please proceed with the shipment. Now, if you are fully aware that it cannot cross the border before midnight for whatever reason, please do not pick up and inform us of the pickup number. All loads that were scheduled to pick up Tuesday and onwards now stand canceled. Do not attempt to pick up. Send trucks to the manufacturing plant. I won't release their name, but will not be shipped to the U.S. until further notice. Please take this as a formal notice of cancellation. Now, this is a manufacturing plant that has hundreds of loads going into the U.S. Now, this is the first email that I received, and I'll keep you guys updated on any further manufacturing plants here in Canada. So how is this going to affect us Canadian trucking companies? So in Canada, there are 325,000 truck drivers, of which 120,000 truck drivers are doing cross-border. Okay, this is their weekly routes going from Canada to the U.S. and U.S. to Canada. Now, remember, if the U.S., they could care less, because from their 3.54 million truck drivers, only 40,000 of them cross the border into Canada. That's 1.1%. Canada, 37% of all truck drivers are crossing the border, and the U.S. only has 1.1%. Now imagine if 10% of the shipments stop going across the border, we are talking about 12,000 jobs. If it's 20%, we're talking about 24,000 jobs. Now, this is just truck drivers. We're not talking about the manufacturing plants. We are not talking about, the industry as a whole. Again, inflation. This is really, really bad news for anybody here in the trucking industry, especially myself as a fleet owner. I am very worried about what's going to happen next. So make sure you follow along on our channel so I can keep you guys updated with breaking news. So we woke up today with Mexico delaying their tariffs. I mean, I wish I would have woken up today to Canada delaying their tariffs. I know that this morning, Prime Minister Trudeau and President Donald Trump are supposed to have a meeting. I'm really hopeful that the same thing is going to come out, that there is going to be delays. Does he want the border secured? It looks like that's what he got out of Mexico. She must be a really, really good negotiator. I wish we had the same thing on our side to be able to negotiate, to give President Trump what he wants, because this is really, really bad news for everybody in our industry. So I'll catch you guys in my next live stream. Make sure you're following these channels.
That was a really good idea.